I know it's common in our community where physical discipline is the number one choice. And some folks will call that good parenting. I got 3 kids. Can't say I don't agree. However, some of the physical discipline is extreme. And we get to a point where people begin to compare, all right, trauma and physical discipline. They say, well, I got hit with a shoe. Well, that's nothing. I got a broom thrown at me. Like, it doesn't matter. It's problematic, all right? And some of us know where it stems from. So if this happened to you, you would answer yes to the question. Did a parent or other adult in your household swear at you, insult you, put you down, or humiliate you, or act in a way that you might be physically hurt? If that happened, this is a yes, all right? And this is a safe space. You don't have to share your score, but this is just so you know, all right, for your own information.
Did a parent or other adult in the household often push, grab, slap, or throw something at you?
So if that happened, you would put a yes. Again, physical discipline. If you were physically disciplined, even if you felt you deserved it, you would still put a yes. All right, sir, would you like to read number 3? And I just want to warn everybody, trigger warning, this is about sexual abuse. I do want to highlight that there is a dynamic that does exist where a young man, and we have majority young men in the room, will have sex or engage in sexual activity with an older woman or an older teenager, and that counts as well. I know it's a rites of passage. People pride, themselves on this happening, but the problem is that your brain doesn't really develop until 25. And most women are at least 2 years ahead, even though you might be the same age. So in other words, those women know what they're doing, and you may not. All right. Can somebody read number 4? All right. Can someone read number 5? Okay, you will put a yes or no. I do want to highlight something real quick when it comes to separation and divorce. We live in a culture where, marriage is not necessarily the standard in some people's life. We have a lot of, relationships and, co-parenting that's happening. What I do want to highlight something, and I find it interesting, I haven't researched it yet, but I plan on it, is the term anxiety in the Greek language means divided or split, or some would even say separated. In multiple directions. And when you think about the dynamic that takes place, all right, and even my own personal story, I developed a stutter because of anxiety after my parents separated. Your parents essentially represent the foundation to who you are. And when you have it separated, your time is split, your love is split, your affection is split. And in my case, because my father abandoned my family, a part of me was missing that I was searching for. So if your parents were ever separated, divorced, and this even includes if they were never married, you may possibly have a proclivity for anxiety. All right, can somebody read I'll read number 7. Because this is a little biased, all right? This was done in the 90s. So was your mother or stepmother, it could have been your father or stepfather, often push, grab, slap, or had something thrown at her, or sometimes or often kicked, bitten, hit with a fist, or hit with something hard, ever repeatedly hit over at least a few times, or threatened with a gun or a knife. I've had people ask, does this include if she tried to run him over with the car? Yes, it does. All right. So if that happened, you would put a yes. All right. Can someone read number 8? So this includes if anybody in your house had a substance use or some type of addiction. All right. Can someone read number 9? I think the brother in the back, you've been raising your hand a lot, so I'm going to call on you. And this also includes if they were undiagnosed. I know we have a lot of undiagnosed relatives and family members that may have never received treatment, but you had an idea that something was wrong. There's a stigma about the angry black woman. It might not be anger. She might be depressed or suffering from something. It's just not a person's personality. You know, things don't just you know, it's not about what's wrong with the person, but something may have happened. All right, can someone read number 10, the last one? Because that brings on feelings of grief, which I would like to get into, but we probably don't have time. So tally up your scores. You can tally up your scores, and I want to share my score. Out of 6. A 6 on that list. And they say a 4 is all you need. So I'm above average in terms of trauma. Which is why I need therapy twice. All right, twice. I had to go twice. And I still go and seek support and help. All right, because I understand, you know, this is a lot to be carrying. You know, we're human. We're not designed to go through these experiences without having any consequences. I still need help. I still need support, even though I am a supporter. And it's important, you know, that we acknowledge these things, because you cannot, come on, y'all. Let's all say it together in unison. That sounds good.